What inspired you to start Sailor's Brew?
So, inspired for a couple different reasons. One, I always loved quality coffee. I started playing around with cold brews first. Made a very nice cold brew. Got my ratios all dialed in, had family and friends sample the product, and they thought it was good. And decided to make a all-encompassing coffee brand. Me creating this brand, like I wanted to be something prestigious, not just an average coffee brand, not just an average business. I wanted to stand out.
I'm curious to know, where did the name Sailor's Brew come from?
So it comes from my family's last name, which is Sailor. And then brew coffee. Again, like the first thing I started to make was a cold brew. I played around with a couple different names, and that's the one that stuck the most. I actually got some input from family and some friends, and I actually liked that one better.
What is it about Pasadena that made you choose it as your location to sell coffee?
Well, I was born and raised in Pasadena. So I was born at Huntington Hospital. Family on both my mom's and dad's side has been here, I want to say, since the early 70s, give or take. So it's always been home. So there's no better place for me to start a business than, where I'm coming from.
How is it that you're involved in the community of Pasadena?
A few different ways. The most probably prominent one that we're just starting to recent. 5% of all sales go towards organizations that help veterans in need. I'm a veteran. I was a U.S. Army Ranger, and another portion of that, same 5%, we try to find and work with organizations that teach financial literacy to youth, predominantly high school students.
What sets your company apart from others?
First and foremost is, again, going back to the quality of the coffee. We're advocates for just drinking the coffee just as it is. We also focus on single origin coffees. We're not really doing blends. So if it's an Ethiopian Yogurt Chefe, aka our North Star, it's strictly that. There's nothing else added to it. And we also focus on exotic coffees, whether it's Jamaica Blue Mountain or like our flagship selection. We actually rotate that on occasion.
So tell us, what advice would you give to someone just starting their own business?
So I'll definitely tell them to take their time, be patient with their planning, make sure that their plan is thorough. Despite how detailed you may believe it is initially, double back, find someone that you trust and respect their business intellect or their business skills. Let them review, your tentative plans. And just, again, take your time with it, and also just enjoy the process.
In terms of being an Army Ranger, being a police officer, can you tell us more about what it meant to be a part of those organizations and just your general experience in building them?
You get tested physically, but even more so mentally. A weak mind will give out on you before your body does. Learning that a strong mind is really all you need to really navigate this world.
I'm curious too, why the Rangers? Why not another branch of the military?
Well, so the Rangers is part of the Army, and my pops was also a Ranger. One of my uncles was also a Ranger. And when you look at infantry, it's like the difference between playing like pro ball and just a regular league. Like, everybody wants to shoot for the best, and that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to come in. I wanted to be a part of the elite, if you will.
How would you describe Sailor's Brew coffee for someone that's never had it?
I would say it's raw and uncut.
What would you say is your favorite flavor of Sailor's Brew?
So my favorite roast would be our Ethiopian Yogurt Chefe, which we call the North Star, and that's the medium roast. That one is kind of similar to like the body of a tea. It's light. It has like a winey type flavor profile. Definitely there's some berry there, a little bit of sugar cane, but it's very nice. It's clean, it's crisp.
I hear that you help individuals learn how to roast, learn how to brew. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, so we here at our warehouse location, actually on the opposite side of this wall, we have a homegrown course. So people could come in person or online, and we go over the history of coffee, which is very vast and deep. We go over the process of the coffee, from the cultivation process to the roasting process, and then the bread and butter is the brewing. So you can learn how to do a proper pour, how to pull an espresso shot, how to properly do a French press, etc. And from there, you walk away to deeper understanding about coffee. and more confidence in, making some quality coffee. But more importantly is understanding what aspects of coffee you like the most. Whether it's a light roast, dark roast, medium roast, what have you, you really walk away with understanding what you like about coffee, if anything at all. We kind of approach it like a hands-on wine tasting experience, but with coffee.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time.